What is good, YouTube? Ultra nice day out today. Even though it's like kind of cold, but fuck it. What's up, YouTube? Not really much going on today. What's today? April 8th or 9th? It's Wednesday. Today's the rest day, but I'm gonna finish off this video in like 1 or 2 days, or finish filming for either tomorrow or Friday's training session, starting with a shoulder focused workout on this Friday. So currently headed for a mini grocery haul. I wouldn't even say a haul, more like just a couple things I need to pick up: turkey, chicken, things like that. So headed to Aldi, and I'm gonna just show you guys what I get for my bodybuilding prep. New low as of yesterday morning. I was 157 even. So did that with coach. We're looking dialed, we're looking diced, full, hard. Everything's coming in nicely. Recovering is great. And yeah, it's 4.5 weeks to go pretty much, or it'll be 4 after this video comes out. So yeah, these are fire, bro. The fucking, not sponsored, but Ghost Energy, bro, low-key crazy game changer. Only 5 calories, 0 fats, 1 gram of carbs, 35 milligrams of sodium, bro. This is literally nothing. And what's the caffeine, bro? 200. So 200 mils of caffeine, and it fucking tastes great, dude. I got the Sour Patch Kids red berry flavor. But yeah, let's get into what I actually got from the store. All right, boom. So don't mind the chips. These are for my grandma. I was not eating these on prep, as well as the diet soda back there. That's for my grandma. So all right, some off-brand Cheerios for the pre-workout meal. Here's the macros for them. I'm using 62 grams, I believe, on my training days. And then macros are pretty solid. These are fucking good as shit. This, I sometimes get regular Cheerios. It's all the same macros. As long as the macros are the same, I don't really care. And when I weigh it out. So these are good. No sugars, nothing like that. This is good as hell for pre-workout, high in carbs, easy digesting, and I fuck with these heavy. They taste good as hell too. Chicken, frozen broccoli for the fiber, a little bit of carbs, low in calories, good for volume for cutting. Ground turkey, 2 frozen ground turkeys there for my final dinner. Keep my fats toward the end of the day, since fats are slow digesting, and I like to have them with my final meal, as you guys know if you've seen my previous full day of eating. And this sauce, peach bourbon hot sauce, I'm gonna try this when I get in the house, was my my second meal today, which is the chicken meal. That's pretty much all I get from Aldi. If I were to go to Walmart, which is where I get my tuna, because Aldi doesn't have this tuna for my meal number 3, but I get tuna from there, and sometimes I also get broccoli, because the broccoli is the same with the macros and stuff like that. So I also pick up some egg whites and Greek yogurt, either from Aldi or Walmart too. I'm gonna head home, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in whatever segment I record next. All right, another time skip. I don't know, number 2 or 3. As you can tell, literally off the fucking wake at 9 a.m. Literally just woke up and pissed like 5 minutes ago. We're gonna do a full day of eating plus, some training incorporated in this video. It's Friday, so last I recorded was Wednesday for the grocery haul. But yeah, today's Friday. Got some shoulder focused push day today, and like I said, a full day of eating at 4 weeks out. First thing I do, fill up my liter, sip on this a little bit, just to get some hydration in, since I have to drink 4 to 5 of those a day, which isn't hard on my training days since I go through like a good 1.5 to 2 liters during my training, especially if I have cardio, and plus I have like half a liter for my pre-workout. So yeah, water and hydration definitely key. Just keep your functions good, and then, you know, it just feels good to be hydrated. Why wouldn't you want to be fucking hydrated? We got overnight oats, pretty much. What a fucking surprise. Well, if it's your first time watching, hello, like, subscribe, and all that good YouTube shit. But yeah, meal number 1, Michael Jordan approved. Fucking overnight oats. 40 grams of Quakers here. I throw in 155 grams of Greek yogurt. And then lastly, a scoop and a half of, you know, your protein powder. I believe that's like 70 grams or 75 grams of protein powder. I'm using the chocolate today. I get this from Aldi's. It's a cheap brand. Ideally, you would want to use a whey isolate by a better brand like Huge Supplements, Axe and Sledge, bigger brands like that, because this whey here, you know, it's good whey, it's protein, but it's not like top tier, top of the line protein, so it could cause some digestive issues. But honestly, I feel like it's great. 1 scoop is 30 grams of protein, which usually most brands, 1 scoop is like 25 grams. But the serving size is less, and it's only 19 servings in this container. And it's about like $20. It also comes with 2 added grams of creatine per scoop, so, you know, I guess that helps as well. This is definitely, if not my favorite meal of the day, especially the chocolate flavor. If it were to be the vanilla, you know, it wouldn't like it as much. The vanilla doesn't taste as good as to me. They have other like limited time flavors, but I barely see them in the store, like chocolate peanut butter or oatmeal cookie or shit like that. But chocolate's definitely my go-to. I also like to add a little bit of cinnamon in it. No added macros, carbs, anything like that, calories. So I do this as well for the vanilla. Just makes it taste a little better. I mix all this together like before I go to sleep, before I go to bed. Add a little bit of water to it, not really that much. Stir it up. It should kind of come to like a whey paste, whey drip consistency at first, and then you let it sit overnight in the fridge. I'm gonna put the macros on the screen. This is a great meal, great for carbs, great for your protein, just as soon as you get, like, literally get out of fucking bed. So, put the macros on screen. I'm gonna go eat this, watch a video, and then see you guys for meal number 2. This is, well, the pre-workout meal. I usually like to have about 1 or 2 meals before I lift, depending on my schedule. Since I'm free today, I like to have 2 meals before my pre-workout meal and then a lift. So yeah, pretty much. Here's the meal. The meal pretty much is 110 grams of white jasmine rice, or white rice. White jasmine rice pretty much have the same macros. I got white rice because it's like fucking $4 less for some reason, with the same, literally the same exact calories, same exact macros, everything. So why the fuck wouldn't I want to save like $4 a bag? So 110 grams of white rice here. 1 can of tuna. Tuna is actually super great. I know it's like smells like shit, and some people might like not fuck with the taste, but I mean, 22 grams of protein for only 100 calories. You really can't beat that, bro. So I mean, unless you have like chicken or fish, and like no carbs, no fats, just straight protein. It's said if you have too much, you're gonna get fucking mercury poisoning, or you could. And I've had a can of tuna every day for the past 14 weeks, I'd say. Yeah. So, and I gotta do it for another 4 more weeks. So, kind of don't want to get mercury poisoning. And you know, I'm gonna switch it up. But that's for the off season. I'll do a full day of eating then. But yeah, can of tuna, 35 grams of egg whites, just to keep it low. Egg whites are just straight protein, but just, you know, low as fucking calories, and then, you know, it just gives it different texture, different flavor. And then 85 grams of broccoli. So pretty much just for the fiber and the greens for digestion. So I'm gonna slam this, watch a video because I'm an iPad kid. Forgot what I put on there, but also some sodium, like some pink Himalayan salt, just to get my sodium up. I'm supposed to have 3,000 to 4,000 milligrams of sodium a day. So pretty much all my meals, except for my pre-workout and meal one, get pink Himalayan salt. And also my pre-workout itself, the drink, I put pink Himalayan salt in it. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the pre-workout meal. All right, back for our meal number 3, pre-workout meal. So not really much to it, just pretty much a carb base, just to, you know, simple carbs before the lift, about 30 minutes to an hour before I train. Pretty much just carbs. So we have one rice cake here, caramel by Quakers. Tastes fucking amazing. It's like a little treat right before the gym. I have 2 separate like meal plans, I guess, on my rest days and my training days. And on my rest days, I have 2 rice cakes, and I usually have those throughout the day. You know, just split them apart or have them both on my final meal. But the main course, we have our cereal, Cheerios and milk. As you saw in the beginning, where I went on that grocery shop or whatever, and I got some Cheerios. So 62 grams of Cheerios and 1 cup of 2% milk. So yeah, really not much to it. Just a little bit of, mainly just carbs, some protein, some fats from the milk, and then yeah, it's gonna go straight to the delts today. So pump should be pretty crazy. And then yeah, so I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll probably catch you guys for the actual pre-workout. So yeah, see you then. All right, so here's the pre-workout stack. Got our pre here already mixed. We have 2 capsules of ashwagandha and a capsule of zinc. Pre-workout, 1 scoop of Erect Inferno, 175 milligrams of caffeine. It's a thermogenic pre, so it's gonna help us get a good sweat during the lift today. A scoop of creatine, of course, 5 grams. Take that daily. And then also some pink Himalayan salt. As I mentioned earlier, try to get our salt up and our sodium up just for our daily intake. So gonna take this, slam this, and then yeah, get to the lift. Couple sips of this won't hurt either, pre-lift. So still got like half a can. Just gonna take a couple sips. So hopefully I don't have like a caffeine crash. I did yesterday, I think I might have, but I think I might just been gassed. But yeah, we're gonna have a good ass lift today. So cheers.
No explanation for the
currently, I'd say like around like 9 something right now. Kind of fucking was in the gym a little longer than expected, but lift's done, cardio's done. So yeah, feeling good. Definitely had a bit of water retention, a little layer of water today. Like a film of water in my physique, it just makes it look kind of washed, you know? So definitely gotta focus on that. We're still 4 weeks. We can still make some big changes, you know, within the physique. So we'll see if cardio gets ramped up on this next check-in, either tomorrow or the next one Tuesday. So like I said, lift's done, cardio's done. Gonna head home now and get this next meal in, which is meal number 4 post workouts. So let's hurry up and get the fucking house because I'm starving. All right, a quick little voiceover. My house was noisy as fuck around this time. 110 grams of white rice, 113 grams of chicken, 35 grams of egg whites, and 85 grams of broccoli. So I'll put the macros on screen, and yeah. All right, YouTube. Our 5th and final meal of the day. It's currently 11. Meal timing was pretty shit today, honestly. But you know, still getting all my macros in before bed and all the water. This is my 5th liter. So you know, we're above what we needed, and yeah, we're locked in as always. So a little off timing, you know, got a little busy today, so it is what it is though. Like I said, macros are all in, and I'm going to show you what I eat for my final meal. So look at that, pretty fucking Michael Jordan approved again. So yeah, that right there, 120 grams of white rice, 113 grams of 85% lean ground turkey, 85 grams of broccoli, 35 grams of egg whites, and 2 whole eggs. So like to keep my fats at the end of the day. Fats are slow digesting, so it keeps me nice and full as I go to bed. As well as this, not really any calories or macro added, but I have put this into my routine. Since I do like to train in the evening, I'm just drinking my caffeine. You're really not supposed to drink any caffeine about 5 to 6 hours before bed. But here's something I do to kind of like calm my nerves, and it's soothing. So other than taking melatonin gummies, I used to do that, but I haven't done that recently. Which those only add about like 1 gram of carbs. And but yeah, so here in my coffee cup, which is not coffee, it's tea, chamomile tea to be exact, and letting this sit now, letting it brew. But it's actually nice to goes down really nice and smooth. It's warm, which is nice because here in Maryland the weather's shitty and it says it's spring, but it's actually 40 degrees outside. So you know, something nice and warm to go down, you know, helps me calms the body, and you know, I fuck with it. It tastes good. So just a cup of that, as like, you know, my drink as well as my water. And on top of that, I do add 2 little tablespoons of some sweetener, which the sweetener's great because no carbs, no sugars, no calories, nothing, bro. It's just straight 0. So it's a great sweetener, makes it taste better. Just 2 spoonfuls, nothing too crazy. Mix it up, no honey, nothing like that. Don't want to add any more calories or carbs or sugars, nothing like that. And just keep other variables in check and just keep it pretty basic. So yeah, that's pretty much a full day of eating at 4 weeks out. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna put the total macros and calories on screen at the end. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know what to like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube shit. And I will see you guys in the next video, whatever I decide to post. So I'll catch you guys in.